Hello, trustees. I'm with the Trustee College Consulting Team and have served for several years as a public library trustee. My name is Jim Connor. In the next few minutes, I'd like to discuss some of the more important duties and responsibilities of being a public library trustee. Things that I've learned from working with several state libraries and over 100 public library systems. One of the most important is taking our appointments seriously. This is not just another committee in our service clubs. We've all done our share of that. What I suggest is accepting this appointment as a public library trustee as being a real guardian of the most important public entity in the community. We are responsible to the community for the governance, financial viability, and the sustainability of the public library services and programs, along with the selection and evaluation of a qualified and professional library director. When you accepted your appointment, certain obligations became yours. You are part of a team. As a member of the Board of Library Trustees, we are obligated to participate in every meeting. That means being on time, prepared to work, on the agenda items, and ready to make the decisions that need to have action. I'm one of the many who consider it rude and disrespectful to show up late and unprepared for the meeting. Maybe that doesn't happen on your board, but I have seen several that seem to function like a kindergarten sand throwing contest as a result of certain members of that board believing that they are special. As part of the board team, it is expected that we are able and willing to work in a collaborative manner, promoting thoughtful discussion and including all members of in the deliberation process. We are equal members of the board and equally responsible for the decisions made. Our chair is there to conduct the meeting in an orderly fashion, but not to dominate or attempt to intimidate other members. Now, I know that my ideas are always the best, but maybe, just maybe, someone else might have a thought about how to do things better. Have the discussions, make a decision, and then speak with one voice. No single member has any authority. That comes from the board as a whole, with the chair often designated to be the spokesperson. Well-developed and implemented policy in your governance of the library system is vital to effective and productive operations and planning. As active and busy members of the community, we each have a variety of duties and responsibilities outside the library. That makes it all the more important to develop and adhere to written policies for the planning, governance, and management of the library. That includes policies for the conduct of trustees. Sometimes we don't realize how valuable they can be until we run smack up against an issue that could be a threat to our library. This brings us to the issue of board development, orientation, and continued education. None of us knows everything. We owe it to our community to continue growing in knowledge and experience about library governance. That suggests a budget and time allocation for trustee training and participation at regional, state, and national conferences, along with specific trustee development sessions offered in a cost-effective local venue presentation by a library training company like BCR in Colorado, your state library, or the trustee college team. Keeping all the above in mind, let me conclude with the suggestion that the trustees can only be successful in their obligations if we establish and maintain a professional, respectful working relationship with our library director. A true working partnership is required with established written guidelines that allow the director to do the job without individual board members involving themselves in the day-to-day operations. Thanks for listening. I hope I have stimulated some discussions among you about being an effective public library trustee. I hope to see you along the way at a conference